of your little talking. Time to say bye-bye to the world.
Once of course he marries me, I become queen.
The lost princess, and how she was stolen and they cast a curse.
Wait, Alexa, I think I remember you.
Not for long. She's gonna join her mother in hell. I'm so happy for you, Wayne. I love you.
The return of Queen Sophie was crazy. Natalie thought her plans were completely ruined and Louis was just in pure shock. Sophie told them that weeks after her quote-unquote death, she met up with Chef Jones. She told Chef Jones that she had asked the doctors to fake her death because she couldn't anymore with this pressure of Alexa being alive and everything. She just couldn't with the secrets anymore. She asked Chef Jones a big favor, which was to take care of her kids as he had been doing for the past 20 years already. He told Louis that Natalie had evil plans and that the kingdom would fall even worse than it fell the first time. Natalie obviously realized her plans were ruined and stormed out of the castle before anyone could have said anything. She told Sophie one thing though, to watch out, that her and her family are not safe, before leaving the kingdom forever. Louis was just in shock with what was going on and all the information. Chris and Andy, well, me and Andy both went upstairs to go tell Jenny and Jack what had happened. Louis and Sophie had a very long and meaningful talk about, feelings and stuff, blah 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 blah. And Louis had said that he regretted everything he did, which is really dumb, because how the frick are you gonna regret it and still do it? Like, that's so stupid. But anyways, getting off the track, he told Sophie that everything he did was dumb, blah blah blah, I'm sorry Sophie, forgive me or whatever. But major of all, I think, what he was trying to say is that he was, poisoned by Natalie or whatever, and he had no way on, fixing this. Like, he didn't know how to. Sophie, of course, being the best character there is here, she was like, I am here and I am here to take care of my kids, take over. That she wants custody of the kids, and she wants to leave the kingdom and have nothing to do with royalty, that she's done with Louis, she's done with Natalie, and how she knew that Louis had been cheating on her with Natalie for a really long time, and that she was about to divorce him before everything happened. Louis was in shock, and he didn't know what to say, of course. Queen Sophie continued on a rant about kids and the fire that had burnt down this castle to ground, and without her, it would be nothing. Louis said, of course, this kingdom would be nothing without you, Sophie, which is why I want to give all my royal power to you, and I want to step down as king, and I want you to take over this kingdom. You brought this kingdom up from when it went down in flames. You helped with Coco Chili, you helped with everything, and that she is the best queen here, and she would be the best option in how, she's the best, basically. Sophie, of course, with a little bit of thought, accepted it. But she said that she was not going to get back with him, that everything she had with him was over, it was done, that they were going to tell the kids that her return doesn't mean that, they're going to get back together. But this means that Queen Sophie is not the official queen of this kingdom. Now, while all of this was happening, Andy went and told Brandon everything, that her mom was back, blah 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 blah. And Brandon confessed to helping Natalie and how he told Natalie a lot of their secrets. Andy was obviously mad, after a really long and boring conversation, they came to an apology or whatever because they're in love or whatever and how they love each other and blah 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 blah. It's just disgusting. I hate the storyline. But Andy fell in love or whatever. With Queen Sophie returned, it also brought the return of Angie, who transferred all of her studies from Paris to the kingdom, our kingdom now, so she's gonna be living with us again. And as for Natalie, let's just say she's gonna be spending some time behind the bars where she deserves to be at. And Christmas of 2022 was the coronation of Queen Sophie, and Sophie was coordinated as the queen of the kingdom, and she did a little makeover with the kingdom, making it all purple and nice, and now she's the queen. We went from having the perfect little life and a nice, elegant, huge castle to ended up going bankrupt and moving to a ghetto castle that ended up burning down during bankruptcy and completely getting destroyed from the first 3 levels, completely, to the kingdom getting rebuilt. It looked nice and white. It was trying to make it feel more like our old castle, and then Sophie died, and yeah, so much has happened the past 3 years, and now everything is back to how it used to be, and it feels normal again, with a little music.
I won't let go, 'cause I'll be there when you can finally make it home. And I don't mind, 'cause we both know that we'll be fine when you can finally make it home. Because when I'm in a room with you, that missing piece is found. Because when I'm in a room with you, that missing piece is found.